Hello, Cancer. It's Rachel from Royal Soul Tarot, and I'm here to do a general reading for March. Sun, Moon, Rising could check your Venus. I'm hoping that you receive a message or it resonates. I do believe that Source speaks to us through the randomness in the cards. I just love doing this. I really want to help people. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm interested in how to become a better person by listening to source messages. I did open a book randomly. It's titled Recovering the Soul. Such an interesting book. And it's so cool because when I opened it up randomly, it came to a quote by Jung. And I've been using his books in the readings, but now we come to a quote in this book. I think March is asking you to recover spirit, to bring spirit back into your work, to bring spirit back into your relationships. And this talks about the unconscious. Let's look at it. The unconscious has an extension that can reach anywhere. We have absolutely no means of establishing a definite frontier. As we cannot say where the world ends, so we cannot say where the unconscious ends or whether it ends anywhere. The soul, the spirit, is that which has no boundary. It reaches far out into infinity and back down into center. It's amazing. And we can choose to listen to it, to follow our nose, to follow our guts, to follow our intuition, to listen to those subconscious urges, or we can choose not to. And when that happens, those shoulds, those expectations, we deaden, we become complacent, we become apathetic, we become bored, and things stop flowing. Money might stop flowing. Fun stops flowing. Health stops flowing. So let's do a bigger spread to look at this, okay? Let's see what comes up. Oh my. Okay, so the heart of the matter is some sort of tower moment. Let's look at what crosses. Oh, Queen of Wands. Okay. This energy, this feels like the Aries energy that's coming up, this fiery lightning bolt of exuberance and passion, and to a flowing, watery, cool Cancer, this new sense of fire might feel like, whoa, I really need to change something. I really feel like getting the heck out of here. And something in the universe might be providing an avenue to get the heck up, out, moving, go, something. So, okay. Let's see what else comes out with this. New study. Page of Swords. Okay. Yes. Pages all over the place. Okay. Awesome. Another page. So many pages. So much new. Wow. Okay. This is looking like adventure. This is looking like maybe some travel. The unconscious, what's underneath this initial cross of this burst of energy blowing the head off of a cool drink of water, Cancer, is the Page of Swords. New ways of thinking. I sense a little bit of fear here, like, whoa, what is happening? I mean, you know, the redness of the lions here in the background, the red in the middle of her sunflower, the red pin brooch that's holding her heart together right now, is the red in his face. The red in your face, a little bit scared of, you know, cutting away some stuff from the past so that you can, you know, cut your way into the future. This is air, this is mind, this is intellect. New study. And then up above this in the potential outcome, you have the Page of Wands. This speaks to messages of newness, of trying new things. Excuse me, my throat. Of trying new things. And look at him, this jaunty dressing for the part. Perhaps some new things coming into your life, or you exploring some new things that might make you feel a little bit not like yourself, a little bit ridiculous, or just something that sparks a flamboyance in you that we don't usually see. Possibly. But definitely both of these, new ways of thinking, new ways of doing, experimenting with mind and body, work, new experience. How beautiful. And then we have 2 major arcana, just like columns, flanking that initial cross. How beautiful. Past, High Priestess, aloofness. Something in your past was aloof. In your shorter full moon reading, we talk a little about coziness and complacency. And I see a little bit of that in this too. A little bit devoid of emotion. Trusting the way that she already knows. In this case, it's a holy book, but trusting the way that you've done things, that code that you have set up for yourself, your belief system, really kind of sitting in that space for a while. But in the future, calling in this beautiful renewal, this replenishing. I can just see these two, traveling somewhere new and going through some sort of healing process, but not something where you feel vulnerable again, slightly outside of your comfort zone. This is a rebirthing. And of course, the High Priestess, you know how to use your intuition, Cancer. You have got an uncanny sense. But this aloofness is not going to work for this, this spread, okay, which is asking you to experiment and call on the new. This is so you, this dipping into the water and, cleaning yourself and pouring back out. This is this powerful renewal. And possibly traveling somewhere new to spark it. A holy place. I was just reading about this amazing shaman who's taking people to Peru, where they do all of these medicine rituals. Sounds so blissful, but also intense. I mean, this can feel really intense. But I think so necessary and so powerful. This is Aquarian energy as well. This is, how is what I'm doing interconnected with everyone else around me? So not that quality of coolness, of aloofness. This is humanitarian. This isn't hanging back like a Cancer usually does. This is an active take in allowing your flow to reach new places inside of yourself and also into new places among others. Beautiful, beautiful. The self card that you bring in is another page. And look, it's you, the Page of Cups. Oh my gosh. Any complacency that you've had or aloofness about what you do, if it hasn't felt like it taps into your creativity, this little fish, the Queen of Wands, is the ultimate in creativity and using all of her resources, including wit and charm and sharpness. This is feminine and masculine energy integrated together. But this is, you're bringing in this innocence, this inner child, this almost an impulsivity. Definitely to follow your creativity, to follow your nose. Think about a fish traveling through the water and darting and turning, and that movement that a fish makes. I love it. So beautiful. To get your energies flowing, look at this water, just that, it looks like a lot of movement behind. 3 pages. Heart, inner child, innocence, purity, connection and creativity, and bringing in the new. Connecting with new people. Connecting with new places. I see travel in this. Your outcome card is the 3 of Wands. I see travel in this. I see physically moving your body to new spaces and places. And not letting go of what you've already learned and what you've already accumulated. You're taking that with you. Taking that with you. Your environment card, the 4 of Swords. So with all of this firecracker, renewal, new energy, whoa, total change. And in this case, I don't see it being a bad change. But maybe for this cool-headed Cancer, this energy has made you feel a bit unstable. Feel as if you want to, you're like, I long to go back to removing myself or isolating. And I just don't think isolating is the ticket. But taking time to meditate, to pray, to be in a state of longing. That's all praying is to be in a state. Put your physical state in a state of longing, perhaps on your knees, perhaps lying down. When you lie on your back and your stomach is up, it's a very vulnerable position, actually. When we take ourselves lower to the floor in some sort of state of surrender, yeah, this is surrender. This is surrendering what you thought you were going to do. Surrendering us what feels safe and possibly has felt a little bit cozy and complacent. Surrendering to your spirit. Look at this stained glass window. Surrendering to spirit. Surrendering to source. And we can get through this through our energy body, right? Our intangible, remember what Jung was talking about, an intangible unconscious. that has no limits at all. We have an eye here that has no limits, doesn't have the limits that our physical eyes have. We have a sense behind our nose, deep within, that inner sense of smell that's directing us that we can't locate. We have a vagus nerve that runs from behind our nose all the way down to our guts and our organs, our gut brain, that we can't feel it working, but we can trust it. We can trust it. We can have faith and trust. It's calling on you. March is calling on you to facilitate an environment for yourself of trust and faith. You know, these places I'm talking about in the energy body, well, the vagus nerve is a physical structure, but it has intangible qualities that's related to the energy body. Those are directly linked to source, to universe, to the divine. There's communication happening that we feel, we can trust. We can't see it or touch it. That's this. Whoa, do it. I see some upset about a partnership, a lack of partnership. You know, Cancer, this is in reverse, the Two of Cups. Possibly you feel safer and better when you have some sort of physical relationship with another person, a tangible love. And you don't have that right now, or something's happening with it, or there's been some sort of tower moment with it, or you fear you're never going to have it. I think right now March is asking you to concentrate on you. Concentrate on these pages. A trio of pages, the new. Concentrate on how you can experiment and stretch yourself into new territories. Get uncozy, get unplacent, heal, renew, and know that your healing and renewing is connecting through others. And let this specificity of this need or desire just dissolve for a moment. Just dissolve for a moment. Wow. What a beautiful spread. Let's look at what's on the bottom of the deck. Oh, this came up in your full moon reading. I love that. 10 of Pentacles. That journey. This wise soul who's been on that long journey, who's followed his nose, followed his hunting dogs, and is sitting in the sublime, really, reflecting on what he's seen. Standing outside this tangible relationship, followed the soul's journey, the soul's path, and is sitting in the sublime because of it, and has all of this abundance, the 10 of Pentacles, highest abundance. You know, sometimes my spiritual name is Rajnidhankaur. Raj is like royalty. And Nidhan is like soul wealth. And when I got this name, first of all, it's a name of two, it's two man names, which I think is so funny and interesting. But it made so much sense to me that my wealth and my royalty can be found in my soul. And this reverberates throughout my life. Sometimes our abundance doesn't come in the form that we think it's going to, but it's still there. but it's still present. Following our soul's path, following our soul's journey, what we can smell out, feel, see, will always result in triumph, will always result in victory. It's our perspective, right? Opening up into these new territories, into these new places and spaces and meeting new people will expand your sense of perception about yourself and about your world. So let's just tap a little bit the top of our heads. Big breath in. Let's tap a little bit our heart, brain. Out the mouth. Tapping around our navel, our gut, brain. Big breath in and big breath out. A little bit right at this third eye. And out. Excellent. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I will leave my email and an Etsy site where you can ask me for a personal reading if you'd like. We could work together. Anyway, I hope that you've received a message or two. Okay, I love you. Bye.